Hi, welcome to Dark Politics Tarot. My name is Nick, and I wanted to read on Kristi Noem again. I haven't read on her in a while. She's been in the news in Portland, up on that building. You've probably seen it, where she's coming in with the ICE agents, and they're going on top of a building, looking down at the supposed crowds going on in Portland protesting, and there was maybe 10 people there, one in a chicken suit. So a lot of people have asked me to read on her. I've read on her before, but I don't have a specific question. Let's just see what's going on with her, because she's such a clown. So I'm using the Urban Crow Oracle deck here. And let's just see what's going on with Kristi, the dog face gnome. We got this last time. Gifts, not for her. Seems like some days the same cards just want to pop out. Well, yeah, she seems to really enjoy her job. Somebody said that last night in my live, and that just cracked me up. Yes, she really enjoys playing dress up. Resistance is coming around to her. This says resistance. I know it's backwards. I'm sorry. This is the only way I can do my camera. For now, when I make lots of money from my part-time job, maybe I'll be able to buy a new laptop. Don't count on it. She's soaring right now. This is soar. Yeah. So she really enjoys this with the gifts card, and there's all kinds of resistance coming up, but I think she thinks she's so on top of things and soaring. I think that's what those cards mean. I'm using my Deviant Moon Tarot. Let's show me Kristi Noem. I like to call her Kristi, the dog face gnome. And she looks really anorexic, doesn't she? She's got some issues going on there. The Eight of Pentacles. She's working hard, getting her makeup on and getting her hair extensions done. And working out obsessively, compulsively, and not eating anything. 'Cause who needs food? Oh, the Hermit card is crossing her. So she doesn't like it when she's not seen. When she's not, for a while there we hadn't seen her. Now all of a sudden she's out again, going into Portland. Like, what a dork. Oh, she's got, the base of the reading is the Ace of Wands. So yeah, she loves this job. This is her baby. This is what she loves to do, to harm people, to be on top. She wishes she was a man. It's the illusion. The Seven of Cups here. She's delusional. I know this show's an artist, but yeah, she likes to paint the picture or draw the picture that she's this great, strong character, and she's fighting for Americans, when we all know she's not. So that's here and now. She's living in her own delusion, getting her makeup and hair extensions done, working out, and causing trouble wherever she can. Oh, the moon jumped out. The moon card is all about lunacy, craziness, and you can see they're like puppets by the moon. The moon controls them. So they're really unhinged, these people. All of them in this administration are totally nuts. And that's why we need to get rid of them, and fast. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. So Yeah, she's poking the bear, and the bear is America. She's poking the bear. She's making things happen with the magician that flew out. Taking charge, taking action with the Chariot. Excuse me. This is my time of year for allergies. Kristi, no. So we have here the King of Pentacles. That's her man. King Kenkles, DJT. So yeah, they're kicking ass and taking names, these two. Her and her fake ice agents. Another wheelchair. This is the Knight of Pentacles, slow-moving knight. So yeah, they think they're all strong. We're coming at you. We're moving forward, but they're both in wheelchairs. That's pretty funny. Let's go down to the table. Now that I look at these cards all together, this is a totally different meaning to me. It says gifts, resistance, soar. So the gift for us now is that the resistance is coming after her. They're soaring. So this is the gifts of resistance. This one is resistance, and it says soar. So resistance is our gift, and it's flying. So we have the gift. I don't think that's about her having the gift, but it is a reading for her. So this is her card. So she's working really hard, you know, trying to take very harsh actions against ordinary citizens, trying to get, you know, the undocumented people. They're just trying so hard, but I don't think they can get enough people. And what's crossing her is she hates to go unnoticed. So if she spends too much time in a corner, you know, baby wants to come out of the corner. So what to do with her is to ignore her unless you ridicule her like they did in Portland, which kudos to you in Portland who did that. Next, this is her baby. Ice is what she loves. She adores the whole thing, the whole dressing up and running in there like she's an ice agent herself, where really she's supposed to just be the head, the chief of all this. But she likes that illusion. She likes the look of it. It makes her happy. She's really nuts. These are two cards of being very delusional. Lunacy, delusional. Lunacy is the moon. The moon comes out, it makes people act all crazy. That's her overarching energy for her. She's an absolute nutcase who lives in her own world, her own bubble of, I just want to be seen. But if we ignore her, this is her kryptonite. Ignore her with the Hermit card. Now she's poking the bear. And the reason I say this in this card, the Seven of Pentacles is not really liking the results you're getting. So it's not enough for her. So she and Stephen Miller are like trying to draw blood there with the stick and the tree. They're really trying to get more and more people, and it's harder and harder for them to find actual undocumented workers. But they're using their magic, they're using their manipulations to go in and say that these people are illegal when they're not. They're raiding, you know, they raided a residence in Chicago where there's American citizens living there. They're going in strong. This is the Chariot. They have to act all tough. Sorry, I got interrupted for a moment, but we were talking about the Chariot, her going in. This card, if you look at it closely, it looks like this Chariot is like on a cement, like on top of a building. There's like factories in the background. And it just reminds me of her, like she's all dressed up, looking down, like the figure is looks like it's looking down to me. So it's like her looking down on the people of Portland. Of course, she's got the backing of Kankles, Donald Trump, and she's got the money for it right now. They have the money for it. But we'll see if these people are actually getting paid the amount they're supposed to be getting paid. The good thing here is the outcome card. Like here, right now, she feels like she's really strong. She's a soldier in this army against immigrants. But really, she's just a knight putting out her silly message. She's handicapped in a wheelchair. This is the slowest moving knight. So they're slowly coming into cities and they're making trouble. But I don't know how long it's going to really be able to last, because there will be lawsuits against them. I just want to clarify. Let's clarify on the outcome. Well, we'll clarify first on, well, the Magician and the Chariot. So they're making things happen. They're taking actions now, but I want to see if this action will continue. And sorry when I shake the cards. I'm talking with my hands. I got to stop that. All right, so show me the Chariot. Oops. Yeah, they're going to have a difficult time coming up. Difficult time. Let's move that over so you can see this better. I don't know if you could see that. Let's see. Okay, so they're going to have a difficult time moving into cities, although a judge did say they could do it in Chicago, you know, the Texas National Guard. So they are doing it, but it's going to be a big burden to them, and I think they're going to get a lot of pushback. It's all for show. Of course we know it's for show, because we know anybody that's lived in one of these big cities, like I lived in New York City, we know like the city's safe. I never got mugged or hurt in New York City living there as an adult for 10 years. Nothing ever happened to me. Nothing. You know where I got held up by gunpoint? Was in Texas. I have a sister that lives, two sisters now that live in Texas, and I got held up there. So a lot of cities are very safe. The blue cities are very safe. So I see this all being show. They're going to find it difficult. They do have strength, though. Unfortunately, they do have strength to get out this message here that everything's terrible, you know, to the low information viewers who just watch the news, like CBS or NBC, that watch regular news. You know, they whitewash everything. They make everything two-sided, and they talk about, like, you know, these things are actually happening in the city. But if you ever lived in one of these cities, you'll know they're absolutely safe. Let's look at the Magician. What are they going to do? They're trying to make emotions run really high and putting out their message. So it's all, again, I see it as all as messaging. There's nothing, nobody's going after ICE agents. And they want to use their big club, the Ace of Wands. They want to go in and really cause trouble and act like ice agents are being harmed, which they're not. Oh, they're going to be worried soon when the actual truth, people see it and don't accept what they're doing. I also want to look at the Knight of Pentacles. Let's just see. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles in this reading for me. All right, it's that, you know, again, two knights here. Messaging, putting this message out to the world. It's creating big emotions in people again. Their big secret is there's nothing going on. Nothing going on in Portland. Peaceful protest going on in Chicago, in Portland. There's no violence. But they want to put out that image that there is. Agreements. So I think this is just about, you know, the agreements with, you know, her and what's his face? Stephen Miller. You know, we got to go get him. So they've made their agreements with Cankles, and they're sticking to it for now. Show me the Moon card. I want to see her lunacy. Oh yeah, and by the way, she's having an affair on her husband. So she does all these things like she's this great Christian. Her craziness will be seen when she shows up at all these places and is made a fool. Everybody's going to see it. Everybody's going to see what foolishness this is. It will all be seen. And she's going to be sad when everybody is laughing at her because she's crazy. So, spotlight. She wanted the spotlight so bad. You got it now, Kristi. You don't have to be afraid of not being seen now. Maybe you should be afraid of being seen because everybody can see you're absolute lunatic. I just thought for closing, let's look at the Abandoned Oracle. We haven't used that, and it's so much fun just to make fun of this regime. Let's see, Kristi. Noem. Oh, she's inked. She's totally all about the looks of this, what she's showing to the world, and this is her permanent way of being, a very despicable, horrible person. It's permanent. Her craziness is permanent ink. The twins. The twins, oops. This is the twins card. Ink, twins, what is the twins? The twins are, you know, the conjoined twins that are trying to cut the other twin off with a knife. I think that's her mind. She probably has some kind of bipolar disorder. And the crematorium. This is where she's gonna end up, in the crematorium. Her and her fractured self trying to cut away, you know, her other mind. She's of two minds. She's absolutely nuts. And she might be in some kind of institution. And because what her brain is going through is permanent. She has some kind of permanent disease. So I hope you enjoyed that. I know it's biased, but it's a little bit of fun. And mock her every time you can. Thanks everyone for watching, and for my members, I'll see you tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.